2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The downtown skyline illuminating the night here at our broadcast location, Memphis, Tennessee. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Craig Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is continuing in his father's NBA footsteps. Asked about that influence, Jaren said, just his heart for the game and tenacity. You have to be able to shoot and play defense because you don't want to be a liability. At the end of the day, my dad did all of that, and he won a ring. Kevin Jaren Jr. wants that last part, too.
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. Let's see the stat sheet here for John Morant.
And guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier in the season. He's lacking the edge that he had, and he needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attack mode.
And now Washington's starting group. Brown and Hachimura up at the forward. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. And it's Gafford in at the center position. And for Memphis, Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Morant. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard. You know, Steve, now that we have some time away from it, how strange and wild were the NBA playoffs in that bubble?
I think the wildest part, Kevin, was having players having the same living arrangement. We'll eventually look back and view it as one of the most interesting times in NBA history.
Dinwiddie passes to Gafford. The dish to Beal. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Brooks outside. Pass to Bane. Here he goes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Now, Dinwiddie really played well against the Clippers in his last outing. Banked in off the glass.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Pass to Bane. Latrey bangs home the trifecta. Bane's got 5.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Morant after the basket by Washington. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. And Brooks, here we go.
When you watch Dylan Brooks play, you know, he's got some sandpaper to his game. Not shy about trading elbows.
I love those guys. You need these guys to win in this league. Willing to take the defensive challenge and put their bodies on the line to get stops.
The first one falls.
And you know, this team, they're still learning how to use Dylan Brooks. He's a little bit of a tweener in terms of size and athleticism.
And both free throws good for Brooks. And so just over a minute and a half played. Beal taking his time here. picked away. Here's Bain. 5 points in the game. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
For Washington, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Dinwiddie passes to Beal. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Driving the lane. Chalk up 2 there. Bain's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Gafford. Outside, Beal. Back to Gafford. Outside for Beal. Buries it from 3-point range. Beal's got 5 points so far.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now here's Morant. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. Gafford against Adams. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jackson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Beal. Gafford trying to break free. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
2 shots.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar.
And that one falls for Beal.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
And both free throws good for Beal.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Brooks misses. Washington trailing. Here's Dinwiddie, and he drives in.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. So it's the Wizards now. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's Morant with the drive. Brooks with it. Last game he had 10 points. And there's the drive. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
The way Brooks gets by people, he varies the pace of his dribble to keep you guessing.
The Wizards have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. And here's Avdija. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. A miss that time would have put him up. The pass to Bain. Memphis moving that ball around. And it's Brooks in the corner. Passes it to Bain. The three from Morant. Drains it from beyond the arc. Morant's got his second basket of the night.
Gotta honor Morant's three ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
Dinwiddie passes to Avdia. Now Beal lets it go with a three. It's good from long range. Beal's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Wizards.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Brooks. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Outside, Beal. Out to the right wing, and the wide open shot from Avdia. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Driving inside, and yes, it's good. Baines got 9.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 6. No good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
They were very patient, and that was the difference. It's hard to be patient, I know, but look at the outcome they had.
Dinwiddie against Morant. Now here's Beal. Not a lot of room. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And the work ethic of Morant, fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
And one thing about Ja Morant that can get lost in all the highlights, he is truly a gifted playmaker. Great vision, and he manipulates defenses to create openings for his teammates.
Let's not forget, he led the nation in assists his sophomore season at Murray State. His court sense and feel for the game are advanced, especially for a player his age. How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And coming out of high school, Ja Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dawson, South Carolina.
Some of the best free throw shooters in the NBA. Let's highlight them. Ja Morant is second. Fourth, Jaren Jackson.
Neither one of these guys is going to waste an opportunity from the foul line. They just don't give away points.
Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
And this is Beal at his best. He's cooking with grease, and his teammates need to keep feeding him.
And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, scouts, Greg, were looking right past Ja Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
Here's Dinwiddie. He has 6. Pass to Kuzma. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Steven Adams picks one up.
In the paint, Kuzma goes on the attack, making sure to play into the foul.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Grizzlies?
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And also, how about the willingness to attack the basket and challenge the defense here tonight?
Free throw good, Kuzma. Well, Smitty, he is a self-professed gym rat. For Kyle Kuzma, hoops was his ticket out of Flint, Michigan to make a better life, and he's done that.
He has, overcoming the odds. Wasn't the most touted prospect, a late first-round pick, but dreams do come true, and he's not done yet, Kevin.
And both free throws good for Kuzma. And you know what, Smitty? He knows his role. Kyle Kuzma's not shy getting up shots.
Kevin, he does not lack confidence. If the shot's there, he's going to take it. He's capable of filling it up at all three levels.
Now here's Brooks. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Kuzma. And a little up that time, but it drops. Brooks has got his second bucket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Kuzma. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Solid at fighting through contact. I like how Kuzma accepts these challenges and converts.
Brooks dishes to Morant. Adams outside. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Makes it off the glass. Jackson's got his third basket of the night right there.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
To the middle. The kick out to Bryant. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Dinwiddie. Dishes to Hill. No good that time. Adams, some nice D. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. To the inside. Bain. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Bain's got 13.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now Beal. Another guy who really kicked it up a notch for them in that Clippers game. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Morant against Dinwiddie. Here's Bain, who picked up 27 points in their last win against Utah.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that old.
And Harold slams it in.
I mean, a dunk machine dating back to high school. Montrezl Harrell is an absolute monster around the rim.
So it's the Grizzlies now after the basket by Washington. Now here's Morant. He's got 8 and out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. Bertanis, he's checked in for Washington. Here's Dinwiddie. 6 points for him. Count that bucket. 8 points for him. 1:37 left here in the opening quarter. Morant against Dinwiddie. Pass to Bain. And here's Anderson from deep. And it's Brooks in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Wizards trail by 10. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Memphis has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Here's Bain. He's covered by Beal. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And over his 4 years at TCU, Desmond Bain shooting 43% from long range. And Steve, he has not slowed down in the NBA.
The Grizzlies, can you believe, took him with the final pick of the first round in 2020. That's great value, getting a floor spacer with size that late.
And he knocks down the first one. He doesn't get the second one. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. 11-point game. Last time they met was in Washington.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
The first free throw is good. Some changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Bain. And so Bertans nails both of them.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Adams. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Here's Melton. Puts up a three. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Beal the pass to Kuzma. The shot missing. Melton with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Utah. Anderson outside. Clark for three. No good. Shot missing. And so it's Memphis. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back right after this. And one of the better young two-way big men in the NBA, Jaren Jackson. He talked about how his defensive responsibilities grow.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because, you know, depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
Now with his 7'4" wingspan, Jackson has all the tools to be an elite rim protector.
But advanced understanding of positioning. His father was an NBA player, so he's been taught the game from a young age.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Memphis. Anderson is out there with Clark. Then there's John Morant. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Tillman in at the 5 spot. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Anderson finds Clark. It's blocked. There's the steal. Here's Melton. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Wizards shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Kuzma passes to Bryant. He was all alone on that one.
He goes to the bounce pass there. Nice rhythm at the end of the play.
For Memphis, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Anderson outside. Inside. It's stolen by Bryant. And here we go. Dinwiddie heading to the hoop. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And the 3 off target. The Grizzlies shooting has been just outrageous. 64% from the field to this point. And the pass to Clark. And here's Anderson for 3. Here's Morant. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Morant's got 10.
He has elite athleticism, makes Ja Morant a threat on the glass, and you know he can finish.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Here's Melton, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
And the first one at the line is good. Washington making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Hachimura comes in for Davis Bertans. Advia subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. Melton hits them both. Wizards trail by 9. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And the athleticism on display. You got to enjoy watching Hachimura go for the powerful finish.
Now here's Morant. 26 points for him last game against Utah.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
And here is Beal following Ja Morant's 3.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
And here's Morant. He's got 13. And Anderson kicks to Clark. Passes it to Tillman. Anderson outside. Clock at 6. Dinwiddie against Morant. The shot, no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of work.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Dinwiddie against Morant. Now here's Dinwiddie. Defense right on him. Good work there as it goes.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Morant. Clark outside. Down low. Here's Tillman. And the rejection by Gafford. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. The Grizzlies are running a switch here. Konchar's checked in.
John Konchar.
And so here's Memphis. They've led by as many as 11 points. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Wizards trail by 8. Beal the pass to Dinwiddie. There's the drive. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Melton finds Morant. That shot off. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Most NBA players are stars, Greg, once they start college basketball. But that was not the case with Rui Hachimura.
And coming over from Japan, there was an adjustment period for Rui, averaging just 2 points per game as a freshman. But he really grew his game in college. As a junior, Hachimura was a Conference Player of the Year, turning himself into a top 10 pick in the 2019 draft.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Morant passes to Concho. To the paint. Here's Tillman. Rebound, Washington.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Here's Dinwiddie. Morant with some nice D. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. They lead by 4. Here's Tillman. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Melton. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Clark. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You gotta know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And the 21st pick in 2019, Smitty. How did Brandon Clark fall that far?
You know, a lot of times when you play 4 years in college, I don't know, for some reason they think something's wrong with that. He was still tinkering with that form on his jump shot, but you look at his productivity at Gonzaga, I'm not surprised how effective he's been in the pros.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
There's Dinwiddie. 14 points for him. To the inside. Beal. And finished off by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Melton passes to Morant. Inside. 5 on the clock. Here's Tillman. Rebound by Harrell.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Here's Hachimura. And he slams it down right on top of Brandon Clark.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul. Culver's checked in for the Grizzlies. Williams comes in for Melton.
Zaire Williams.
Here's Morant. He's got 13. And finished off by Morant.
The ball on the screen, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Wizards trail by 5. Dinwiddie outside. The pass to Hachimura. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Morant against Dinwiddie. And finished off by Morant.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside, Beal. Here's Harrell. Outside for Beal. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
And it's Williams with the jam.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there, finds the open man.
Wizards trail by 7. Dinwiddie outside. Beal, that's for 2. The offensive rebound. And it's Harrell missing. For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Memphis moving it around. Here's Culver. And he recovers it. Out to the right wing. Morant outside. 6 to shoot. And it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Culver. Morant with it. Beyond the arc. Hachimura grabs the miss. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Hachimura. Shoots over Morant. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Hachimura.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team.
Now here's Williams. He dishes it to Clark. Goes back up. And it's Williams laying it in. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Back to Dinwiddie. Morant with some nice D. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Down low. Here's Clark. Off with the layup.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Hachimura the pass to Beal. He kicks to Dinwiddie. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Nice, unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself.
Now here's Morant. He's got 19. To the right side. To the inside. And stolen by Harrell. Here's Beal. Driving to the basket. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows they're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Culver. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Bain in for Concho. Dinwiddie against Jackson. The second chance effort. Bertans can't get it to go.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Here is Bryant, following the score by Memphis. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Passes to Kuzma. Now the pass to Bertans. Just 5 to shoot.
This is what Steven Adams is known for. A fantastic defensive player with terrific instincts.
The dish to Brooks. Back to Adams. Up in time. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. High-scoring affair, Brad. How would you assess the first half?
We got to defend. We're not going to outscore this team. They got some of the best scorers in the world. We got to defend. That's the only way we're going to win. So, second half, we got to be a lot better.
We'll see how that turns, Brad. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He ended up with 19 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. Kenny, what was your take on Memphis?
I like what they've done on the glass. Boxing out, reacting quickly, playing with an aggressive attitude. They set a physical tone, but now everyone gets a chance to recalibrate. We'll see if this rebound and dominance can extend into the second half.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
Whatever their game plan was defensively coming in, that needs to change. Can't let a team shoot for a percentage in high hitting and expect to come out on top. It's on the coaches and the players to adjust.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?